Sometimes you just need a friend to keep the eyes open and to tell you how it really is. The Bonaventure-class Corvette is that sort of friend. The development of a Bonaventure-class Corvette began during the final years of the Terran Alliance. Initiated as a personal project of Admiral James McKenna, the program continued without interruption while McKenna orchestrated the formation of the Terran Hegemony. As a result, the Bonaventure played a significant role in consolidating the newly created hegemony after the political reorganization that followed the McKenna Coup. Rushed into service to support Director General McKenna's plan for territorial expansion, the Bonaventure possessed excellent mobility and one of the most sophisticated sensor suites of the 24th century. Despite these advantages, the class demonstrated serious shortcomings during the Capella campaign, where it proved to be underarmed for frontline service. As a result, the Hegemony Armed Forces, HF, altered their deployment doctrine. The Bonaventure was paired with a more heavily armed Vigilant-class Corvette. These two designs were often grouped into squadrons of 4, which conducted reconnaissance sweeps through targeted systems before an assault. These operations, colloquially referred to as naughty picture runs, provided valuable intelligence for larger fleet actions. The Bonaventure was poorly armed compared to contemporary designs, even those dating back to the Terran Alliance. Its only area of adequacy was in aerospace defense, where it was not severely outclassed. In naval engagements, however, the ship was limited to a single pair of naval lasers as its primary capital armament. Against smaller targets, it fared better, carrying a mix of lasers, autocannons, and long-range missiles. The Bonaventure was not designed as a transport vessel, but it did possess 3 bays. Bay 1 carried 6 fighters, later upgraded to aerospace fighters, and was accessed by 2 doors. Bay 2 contained 2 small craft and 1 door. Bay 3 provided cargo storage for 53,926 tons, also with a single access door. Since it predated their invention, the design carried no docking collars, which further limited its transport capabilities. Once the borders of the Terran hegemony were firmly established, the Bonaventure was reassigned to picket duty. Its advanced long-range detection equipment made it highly effective in providing early warning of incursions and in vectoring better-armed warships towards potential threats. During the early Age of War, incursions into hegemony space became more frequent. A notable incident occurred when a Draconis Combine Destroyer Squadron raided the Imbros 3 system, intercepting an HF patrol squadron upon arrival. Only the THS Cochrane survived the initial engagement. The Corvette successfully led 3 Combine Destroyers on an extended pursuit through the system's asteroid belt. Using its superior speed and advanced sensors, the Cochrane repeatedly ambushed the squadrons, destroying one vessel and crippling another, before being destroyed itself. The last surviving Combine Destroyer withdrew when HF reinforcements arrived. In recognition of this action, the next Monsoon-class battleship to enter service was called Cochrane. The more capable Vincent-class Corvette replaced the Bonaventure in 2432. During the Star League era, the Terran hegemony transferred or sold many of its obsolete warships to member states. The Rimworld's Republic was one such recipient, and by April 2765 operated 32 Bonaventure-class corvettes. These ships were primarily manufactured and supported by Row Weapon Systems, RWS, in the Finnmark system, which also produced and maintained the Republic's Pinto-class corvettes.